Hey everyone, welcome to Moving Matt. We do all things cameras with a dash of vlogs and a little bit of travel. And this is Camera Wars, the show where we give you the latest camera news and let you know just how the battle is heating up. First up, Nikon has announced two new Z-mount micro lenses. The
Shut your mouth.
I needed someone
Wait,
to
shut your
work
mouth.
Okay, I'm not going to say that. The MC135 f2.8 and the 50 f2.8. These are both welcome additions for Nikon shooters and seem to be priced well, with the 135 coming in at $997 and the 50 coming in at the very common price point of $646.95. Are you a Nikon shooter? Do these lenses work for you? Drop in the comments section below and let me know. But Nikon isn't the only one making lens moves. It's been a big week for APS-C lenses. Canon News has uncovered patents from Canon that reveal a slew of possible APS-C lenses. An RFS 15-45 f4 to 6.3, an 18-45 f4.5 to 6.3, a 16-45 f4 to 6.3, and a 20-45, you guessed it, f4 to 6.3. Now there's been no new information on Canon developing an APS-C RF camera, but the R7 rumors were running rampant in the past, so maybe this is a glimmer of hope for those looking for a good wildlife and sports crop sensor. Now obviously not all of these lenses will be a thing, but we will have to wait and see what, if any, make the cut. But a no longer speculative lens is the Tamron 11-20 f2.8. This lens is made for Sony's APS-C cameras. Foreshadowing much? Now this lens will set you back $829 and so far seems to be getting really high praise. And if Tamron's recent track record is any indication, I'd say it's probably deserving. I already know some people that are excited about this lens. Long rider. But what about you? Drop in the comment section below and let me know. And while you're down there, hit that like button and maybe,
just maybe,
subscribe. Next up, if you're wondering what to use that Tamron to 11-20 on, well, we have some more leaked information on the up-and-coming Sony APS-C camera. According to Sony Alpha Rumors, who are about as reliable as moms picking up kids from kindergarten, the new vlogging camera will be named the Sony ZV-E10, have the body of an A5000 camera, be priced at $899, and have these video specs. Now, if you'd like to see a more in-depth breakdown, check out this video right here. After this video, just wait, and it'll be on there. You can do it. Don't ruin this video's watch time. And finally, our last story involves a camera that is so special that Canon had to tell us they are developing it twice. Canon has released even more information about the EOS R3. This teaser to the camera that is the teaser to the R1 included quite a bit of information with some very important omissions. Here is a full list of everything we know, and here are some notable standouts to me. This will have a fully articulating touchscreen, which I think is very smart, especially considering any type of screen movement would be an upgrade over the 1DX. And this will appeal to those who like to see themselves while they are recording, which I do. It will also be taking a page out of Sony's playbook by adding a new accessory, hot shoe. This should allow for some high quality digital audio inputs, speed lights, and hopefully other creative options. The R3 will shoot at 30 frames per second with autofocus tracking, and this will be shooting RAW. But whether this will be compressed and what bit depth, we have no idea. Also, we have no clue what megapixels these pictures will be shot at, because most notably absent was no specifics on the sensor size. Now it is obvious that they know the sensor size by now, but by them not telling us and by some of these video specs, I do not suspect this will be a very high megapixel sensor like the A1 or even the R5. Speaking of video specs, they did say this will shoot 4K RAW internally, will be equipped with C-Log 3 day one, and the 4K will be oversampled. But oversampled from what? Again, we do not know. If I had to guess, this will be between a 21 and 24 megapixel sensor and be oversampling from 6K at the most. But that is just pure speculation on my part. You know, the more I hear about this camera, it makes me think this was originally going to be the R1 up until about a year ago when they started catching wind that Sony and Nikon were going for high megapixels, and they decided to go back to the drawing board.
right.
Now maybe that is too conspiracist of thinking, but this does basically sound like a mirrorless 1DX and a perfect answer to an A9 and a D6. Like the 1DX, this will also have the larger battery size, so that is a big improvement, and will also have the impeccable weather sealing and the strong design that it is known for. One big disappointment for pros though is it will be lacking dual CF Express cards, meaning that while dual shooting you will be limited by the slower SD card.
You sick sons of bitches.
But to end on a positive note, this will have up to 8 stops of IBIS, have a new autofocusing system capable of tracking cars and motorsports, and that autofocus can acquire focus at down to -7 EV. So yeah, this camera definitely sounds intriguing to me, and I'm excited to learn more. Also, if this is only Canon's silver medal camera, I'm very interested to see what the R1 will bring in the future. But what are your thoughts on this camera? Does what you're hearing impress you? Do you wish they would just give us the full breakdown already? Drop in the comment section below and let me know. Well, that is the current state of the camera wars. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And until next time, peace.